Bring it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top of the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Know you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know you should tryna go big. Better run up the cash and love to spin. Made it, kill it, and did it again. But the intent, I'm trying to win. I can't feel bad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens taking on the NFC champions, the Dallas Cowboys. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Jones. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Niggas, you play, dog.
Well, one unit I know you want to
At
watch
one
is that
time
offensive
you won in
line.
this
If they
playoff,
keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
Had a
No
box,
doubt
huh?
about it, because when they are in
Not this
sync,
time.
as we're seeing
And no box.
when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. They needed a yard. They got it. First down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive. Couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
What you turn around for, big boy?
Well, they had a gain of 1, then 2, and now 3.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. from the gun. Fields. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On first down, it's Jones. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Justin Ellis in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, it's Pollard. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. On second down, it's Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Bitch, come here.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Watch twins. Watch twins. You gonna take. You gonna take. You got take right there. Watch safety green. Watch safety green, man.
Now the Georgia Southern man.
Yeah, boy. Come on.
That
nigga ain't that fucking strong, son. Go on here with that shit. Go on here with that shit, boy.
Just strike back with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs.
I'm running on me, dog. That's my game.
Allow their defense to get a chance to
I don't
catch
need to see no blitz.
settle down and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the 22, Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson, and a pressure again.
Let's go!
DeMarcus Lawrence, his 2nd sack of the night.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And some room to run now. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Fields. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. From the gun, Fields. Flushed out right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. His first catch.
Never said I couldn't throw the ball.
First down.
I never said I couldn't throw the ball. Don't never get it twisted, homie. Never.
On that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
On 1st down, Jones. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. 2 minutes remain in this opening half of Super Bowl 55. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On 2nd down now, Pollard, and able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
First down and 10 yards to go.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Mike 58 right there.
2nd and 13. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
58, come on. 58, come on. 58, boys, 58, 58, come on. Let's go, check 31, check 31. Check.
Here's Jones. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Aaron Jones, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Please be foolish. Please be foolish. Please be foolish, son. Please be foolish.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early.
Told you, please be foolish. Don't put that bitch on the number, son. Put it on his chest. Please be foolish, son.
Try and generate some offense on this drive.
Please be foolish.
At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Please be foolish. Thank you from the bomb that bitch down the field.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Play action. It's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown.
Told you, please be foolish. I told you, please be foolish. I told you, please be foolish, nigga. Please be foolish, nigga. Fuck wrong with you niggas from the NFC, man. Fuck wrong with these niggas, dog. Please be foolish, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, dog. You don't see this nigga in front of this nigga, you still gonna throw the ball? Man,
about
keep being
set
stupid.
for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken.
Please be foolish,
Perhaps
dog.
a chance for one more
Please
quick
be
play and
foolish.
then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Operating from the gun, Fields. Forced out to his left. And he goes out right around the 39. So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 55. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55.
Please be foolish, my nigga.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Bitch, come here. I'll kill you. I will kill you. Come here.
Cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back.
Please be foolish. Thank you for the throw that bitch up the field on me. Please do.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset.
Good run.
But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case,
You thought you had one, didn't you?
upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, with Breida.
That first shit was luck, son.
This time they're able to get him
That first shit was luck, son.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
The first shit was luck, son.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jackson now. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the
quarterback
because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
Well, we looked at each other.
You're right, man.
We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Undercut. Rush in.
Breida, he'll try the right side. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more of a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle.
Bitch, I'm right here.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a
go for it, nigga.
Right around the line.
You're on my side. Go for it.
They end up getting
Can you get 3 then? You won't get 3 now.
9-yard gain back on first down. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Now it's Jackson, and they're going to try the screen. It's complete. He gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back in hammering for the goal.
Oh, my God! Oh, my God! Bitch, I'll kill you, nigga! Fuck wrong with you, boy?
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring.
They got Lamar Miller. Bitch, I'll kill you.
Teams call from the 10-yard
you know what time it is, nigga. Let's go.
Money zone.
Let's go, nigga. You know what time it is.
Inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
You know what time it is.
On the pickup,
Let's burn
and
this
now they'll
bitch.
have some options on 2nd
Let's
and
burn
short.
this bitch.
At that 18-yard line.
8
Might well
yards the
probably
gain
quit,
on that
nigga.
last run.
I'm
Here's
finna burn this whole motherfucking 8 minutes. Watch me.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down.
Let's go. Shit.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Try that.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
Let's go!
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. They'll run it with Jones. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This will be 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run.
Let me show you how much I don't
brings
give a
up the 4th down.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. On 4th down, Fields. It's incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Come on, set. Pittsburgh. 55. Stop your running. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
Down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Cowboys' 32-yard line.
On the set. 55. It's a part of that. Hey, Chad. Watch it go. Don't get nervous.
Play action. Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Finds his tight end Ingram. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards, the final tally.
This game just keeps evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move around a lot, not necessarily using a big body on him. Sometimes you take a corner, a better cover guy, and put him on him and try and take him out of the game as we've seen in this one.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Preston Smith in there to drop him for a loss on the play.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that goes to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
On 2nd and goal.
Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That was lovely, boy.
Hopkins there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
We don't do that, buddy.
4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. And Super Bowl 55 down to the final 2 minutes. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Now Pollard And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This is Jones. Derek Wolfe there on the tackle. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Watch the screen.
They'll go again to Jones. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Kyle, you won now, buddy.
15 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
Kyle, you won now.
The last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. And the Dallas Cowboys will hoist the Lombardi Trophy. They are the kings of the NFL. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
No safe call.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.
Oh God, it's a beautiful sight. Just for you, Chef Slim. Crack and Slim. Love.